Hey, what's up, you guys? I hope you are having a fantabulously awesome day. Today, I am going to be making cupcakes that are so good they will make you scream. Yes. And I'm going to be decorating them with a blood and dagger topper. And we can dedicate these cupcakes to Michael Myers or Norman Bates or Dexter, maybe. I don't know. So I am going to be using carrot cake mix for my cupcakes. And basically I'm just going to use the carrot cake just to nail that orange color. After all, it is Halloween time, the fall season. And then I'm going to top it with the white frosting and the blood and dagger knife on the top. So, first ingredient I'm going to put into my bowl is the vegetable oil. I'm just following the directions on the box, basically. 2/3 cup of vegetable oil right in, and then 3 eggs. Right into the bowl. They go. So I hope you guys are ready for Halloween. I am always ready. I've only got one thing left to do this year, and then in with the water. Just 1 cup of water. So just a really simple mix for the cupcakes. I didn't want to make them from scratch or anything, make this like a super long, complicated video or just complicate myself. Mainly, I wanted to focus on that topping. My favorite part is the decorating. So, it's all the ingredients are in the bowl. I just start mixing. I could use a beater and speed it up, but I did not really feel like getting all of that out and getting that all together and whatnot. Plugging it in, cord not being long enough. You know how that goes. So it says basically if you don't use a beater to just vigorously, I believe that's the words they use, stir it for about 2 minutes, and I might have did it for about 3 just to be sure. But in any case, yeah, I only have one thing left to do. I guess that's basically because I'm always kind of in Halloween theme and really doesn't take a lot of decorating. After all, I have an entire room with nothing but Halloween related items. I have to put those darn lights up. That's the part I'm not too crazy about. So, yeah, so after all that's together, I have my little Halloween decorated cupcake holders. And I'm just going to slip those into the cupcake baking dish one by one. Now this box mix makes, I believe it says it makes about 24 cupcakes. For me it makes about, I'm going to say about 12 to 18 because I like to fill up the cupcake dish. I usually put about 3 scoops per little round cupcake container, so it makes about 18 instead of that 24. But that way you get one, you don't have to go back, and plus, like I said, I like to kind of get into the decorations, and real little tiny cupcakes don't leave a whole lot of room for spreading it all over the place and and getting real creative with it. So I used to use an ice cream scooper to scoop out the cupcake mixture. It makes it a lot easier. But that was back when I had one of those round ones that kind of mixed a little bit different, that scooped a little bit differently. And now it's all scooped out and done and ready to put into the oven. The oven time is about 15 minutes or so. So in the meantime, just clean up, get some of the stuff out of the way so that when they get done, I will have room to decorate. My favorite part. My little Halloween oven mitts that I just wanted to show off. So I actually think that I have once again changed the direction of my Halloween costume. I was originally thinking of being Poison Ivy. Never really got too much into that. And then I thought about being a Gothic fairy. Well, with those two costume ideas combined, I went ahead and I streaked my hair pink to kind of fit that whole thing. And there are my finished cupcakes ready to be decorated. But now, now that I'm looking around, I'm seeing that I believe that I actually got the idea for my hair from a combination of two things. Either Dracula from Monster High or from that girl from My Babysitter's a Vampire. I don't know if you've ever seen that show. So, being as though both of those characters are actually vampires, I'm thinking that I'm actually going to be a vampire for Halloween. I can kind of go either way on all of these costume ideas, but I think it's pretty much settled. I think, but then I still have about 30 days, so. Alright, so it is frosting time. There's the cupcake. Once again. I actually have a dentist appointment coming up, actually tomorrow, and there's a great possibility I'm going to have to get 2 teeth pulled. Thought that was kind of ironic thinking about it now, being as though I'm going to be wearing fangs for Halloween. That tooth pulling episode that has suddenly occurred may have some kind of symbolic meaning on that. I don't know. That's probably a whole nother video. Anyway, so I'm just, once again, it's a simple little cupcake baking experience here. I'm just using the frosting, white frosting. I wanted it to be super white, so I didn't get vanilla or any of those other flavors that are just lighter colors, because they tend to have some kind of a tint to it. If I would have made the frosting from scratch, I would have used the cream cheese and the confectioner's sugar, so that would have did what I needed to as far as it being really, really white. But you'll see here in just a minute when I put the rest of the decorations on why it's really necessary for it to be just ultra white, ultra bright. And I put about 3 big scoops of that on there. Once again, the reason why I make the cupcakes so big. And I just got the rest of the container iced up while I was at it. The other 5. So yeah, I am maybe doing a vlog pretty soon, going to Party City or someplace of the sort, getting vampire fangs. There is my fake blood for cupcakes. Wouldn't use that on the skin or anything like that. I may have to get some of that for my costume though. And it just goes on like gel. And it is really good too. And there are my little daggers. The daggers kind of taste like peppermint. Looking at them at first, I thought Possibly they were graham cracker, but not really. And there's my scary cupcake. Yeah. Eat your heart out. Thank you guys for checking out my video today. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to smack a like on it and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos 2 to 4 times a week. You guys have a happy Halloween, and I will see you next time.